Hello, my friends, and welcome to the channel. I can remember back to the year 1973 and going with my family to Woolco. Who remembers Woolco? Who was affiliated with or same store as Woolworth? I can remember back to how fabulous the toy aisles were in those days, where you could literally have a whole aisle dedicated to a single toy line, such as G.I. Joe or Mego. I can remember being 8 years old and getting my first look at the world's greatest superheroes by Mego and getting my first look at the Batman figure. The box had terrific artwork. And even though there was no window, it was amazing. And I didn't know what was inside. I can remember with anticipation as we drove home with my new toy, and then getting home and opening up the box and seeing my new toy and seeing how great this figure was. I can also remember the countless hours of playtime with my new action figure. And as my collection increased, I added more and more action figures from Mego. As I grew older and became less and less interested in playing with my toys such as Mego, G.I. Joe, Big Jim, my mom threw away most of my toys, and there went my great action figures from the 1970s. Now, as an adult, having restarted to collect or recollect vintage action figures, I was happy when Mego returned. And then in 2023, they announced that Mego was reissuing the world's greatest superheroes line for its 50th anniversary. I began visiting my local Walmarts, searching for these figures. I did not want to order them online because I wanted to have that feeling I had as a child in finding these figures in the wild. Now, there is nothing wrong with ordering from online sellers. In fact, if you are looking to purchase Mego action figures, I recommend Frank Wojo with Absolutely Retro. I have purchased many Mego action figures from him, and he provides excellent service. So today, the figure that we will be looking at is from Mego's 50th anniversary World's Greatest Superheroes. We have Batman. And here we have Mego's 50th anniversary World's Greatest Superheroes, Batman. And this is a reproduction of the very first Mego action figure that I ever owned as a child. And this figure brings back so many great memories. Countless hours of playing with my new Batman action figure. I am again super excited that when I first saw this figure hanging in the pegs at my local Walmart, that I immediately scooped him up along with Robin, so that I had Batman and Robin. Now let's go ahead and take a quick look at this packaging. Again, the figure that I remember as a child getting did not have the window, but the window was available as well. This, you see the DC, the traditional Batman logo from that time period. Here, the seal indicating that this is the 50th anniversary of the world's greatest superheroes. And here we have. Now, I do remember, I believe that the box that mine had also had Marvel figures, and those are coming. Those are coming soon. Again, let's take a quick look at the side here of this box. We have Aquaman, Green Arrow, and Shazam, but I have always known him to be the real Captain Marvel. It says 8-inch action figure. Pose him in any action position. Again, here's the other side. We have Superman, Batman, and Robin. And here is what the box looked like on the action figure that I owned as a child. This is what I remember. Again, but it did not say recommended for collectors over 17 years of age, because this was a toy for me to play with. Again, here's this portion of the box, and again, this portion of the box. So let's take a moment here and let's go ahead and take a quick look at this figure. Here is the figure out of the box. This is the Mego's Batman. You see his cape, the distinctive oven mitt gloves, the boots. He is wearing a gray suit, black trunks, paper decal. Again, let's take a closer look at what really brings back nostalgia for me is this removable cowl for Batman. I can still remember years and years ago of just countless hours of removing the cowl and to reveal Bruce Wayne. And again, the cape is made out of what is this material? Almost like a tent material. And again, the oven mitts come out. Here's his hands. Now the hands are a little different because this is on the new Mego body. I believe they indicate that it's 26 points of articulation. Let's put the cowl back on to let him become Batman again. Again, the articulation on this figure. I haven't had any problems with these new bodies, but I have heard that some are getting problems with them. But I think, like anything else, it's something that you just have to be very careful when you move these bodies. These are a collectible, and they don't serve the purpose of being toys, even though my children and grandchildren play with these figures all the time, and they're still pretty good. So this is the actual Batman figure. Here we have, again, Batman, and this is to compare him to the first figure that Mego released when they returned, the Batman wearing the black cape, black cowl, black boots version of this Batman. And I also happen to have this one here, which is the Batman Beyond action figure that I also picked up. And I'll put him right there if he can stand. That's the Batman Beyond. And I also have the Figures, Toy Company, 1960s Batman, Adam West Batman. And I'll put him, oh, let's see, hopefully they won't fall, back here. There they are. That one there is a little bit taller, even though he's in a stand, but when you stand him next to the Mego figures, the FTC 1960s Batman and Robin seem to be a little bit taller than the other figures. Now, I am on the lookout for the new alternate version that's supposed to be hitting Big Lots pretty soon of Batman in this style, but with that type of design, the 1960s Batman. So again, here we have my look at the 50th anniversary Mego Batman. That's all I have for today. Let me know if you have this Batman or own any other Batmans. I know there's a couple other Batmans that Mego released that I do not have, and I hopefully will be adding those to my collection soon. I am super excited that Mego is continuing this line and looking forward to the latest wave coming to Big Lots. I'm also excited that they will be producing Marvel World's Greatest Superheroes as well. Let me know in the comments below if you have any of these figures or just excited that Mego is back. Thank you for watching, and do me a favor, like, subscribe, and comment. This really helps the channel, and by clicking on the notification bell, this will alert you of future upcoming videos. So let's add to the action with Action Joe Figs.